2001 Space Odyssey, or also sprach Zarathustra. C major, so we pretty much just use white keys, and it's pretty easy and simple in nature, but of course the piano, we just add more notes and stuff, and let's build it up. So, it's in C. We start on C. Let's pick two of them. For most of the video, I'm going to be using finger guns. This is poor piano technique, and I do not recommend it. But you start with C's, and then G, and then another C. And now we're going to hit an E, which makes it C major. But then it's going to go right to an E flat. And now we're going to come back down to a C and a G. And we begin again, C's. Up to a G. Up to a C. Now we're going to do the C minor to C major. And you do another. Use two hands, whatever. We do it a third time. Now we hit E to F. The song kicks into another gear here. Left hand hits an F. And now we get this little melody, and it's going to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. On the E, we're going to switch back to C with our left hand. Once we get to the G, so this part, we do this C major arpeggio down the keyboard. Now, because this is a piano rendition of an orchestra, I don't remember how far it goes down or exactly what note. I think it stops on an E, but I feel like it's more fun. So we're going to use G, E, and C. These are the three notes that we've got. I don't know where it technically stops in that thing. Play it as far as you want. It was all just G, E, and C. G, E, C, G, E, C, G, E, C, G, E, C. And somewhere in there, it stops. And the next part, you're going to go back up to an E, pick an E, and it's E, F, G, A, B, C. At the very end of the song, this A, B, C, the left hand is gonna join it, does A's together, and then they move out. When the right hand goes to B, left hand goes to a G. It's outlining a G major chord, which wants to resolve back to C's. So now I'm gonna play a simple version, one time through, kind of quickly, just to put it all together. So we start out, and then E to E flat, and we do it again, E flat to E, and it builds it up, and we do it again, E to F. Feel free to be loud here too. This is where it's like, here we go. So now we get the A, B, C, D, on the E, switch back to C. And now we do that whole G, E, C thing. Stop there? I don't know. Stop there? Whatever, go someplace. Shoot back up to an E. When you hit the A, back to A. Move out. Up to your C's. Now, same exact thing. Like now you know the song. Let's talk about just playing it with octaves and some swells. Again, just this octaves, man, they just make everything magical. build in chords for number 3 now. So this is where it's physically difficult to play, but conceptually still makes sense, assuming you like understand just chords, you know. So let's do that beginning again. This is C major. So we have our C's. G is the 5th. The E is the 3rd. And that's where we get our C major to C minor. So let's just roll through the beginning with this. Doing the octaves. Okay, so now we got the banner, which is C major to C minor. So I'm gonna go get a C, G, C, E, G, C, E. I only have 3 notes here. C, G, E. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches, but only 3. But only 3 notes. And then we go to C minor. So the E's, which is just these ones. I have an E here if I want to use it, but I just want to keep that one out because I feel like I don't want too many notes in the lower end. And then these 2 come down. And then you're back down. Build that up again. Same exact thing, but C minor. So C, the 5th, C, E flat, G, C, E flat. Back to major. And we build it up. So now we're going to go to E to F. That's really higher. And now we hit F major. The reason the left hand goes to an F is because now we do this whole build up. But let's talk about chords. So this is where I don't know what the orchestra does, and this is where like I've been toying around with it personally. So the F major, the chord is F, A, C. So what I'm doing in this next part is my left hand just rocks out these Fs. The melody is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I hit an A. F major is F, A, and C. So while I hit this melody part, I'm going to hit the chords along the way. Then I go to B. B's not in there, is not in the chord F major, and I'm not going to hit anything now. Here's a C. Okay, so let's build that chord again. I got C's, there's an F, there's an A. Move up to D for the melody. That's not in the chord, so let's just leave that alone. Now I hit E, the left hand changes again. So that's the next spot. Let's talk about this F part again. So we get to the F major. Here we go. Let's do it here. All right, there's F. Bam. So now we have the melody. A, B, C, D. And then we change on the E. So now we hit E. For this whole little part. When we go to E, the left hand goes back to C for C major. C, E, and G are the chords. E is in the chord. Let's build it. Because the melody goes E, F, G, E, C, E, C. So I hit the C, build the chord. F is not in the chord, so let's just hit it alone. Now I've got a G. Let's build the chord. G's, there's a C, there's an E. And now this is just fun, good practice. What I try to do now is run, and then I take this note on the top and flip it down so it comes to the next note of the chord. Take this E, get rid of it, comes down to a C. Take that C, comes down to a G. Get rid of this G, it's going to come down to an E. chords if you want, but. And then A is A minor. Yeah, I guess A minor. So here's an interesting thing. We're playing an A in the bottom hand. So I'm playing A minor chord up here, A, C, E. But if I kick, and this is just talk, not necessarily how to play it, I don't know exactly what it does. If I take this E and move it over to an F, I now have F, A, C. This is an F major chord with A in the bass instead of F. And that still sounds good. It's got a different flavor. Versus A minor, which all it is going to be this one note changing. Either way, whatever, pick a note. When the left hand comes down to G, it's because we're playing a G major chord, G, B, D. So I'm taking a B, a D, a G, a B, whatever. You could go up to D, G, B, D if you want. G, B, and D, that's what you need. And then it ends on C major, C, E, G. And then I put another C on top. Also, sprach Zarathustra. Enjoy.